So today I want to talk about a lot of features. Here we have the Econ, Sports, and EV. Now I want to explain what these are. Econ is pretty much normal hybrid mode, where your two engines, your electric and gas, are running. You have a decoupler. Pretty much your gas will decouple while your electric's on, and when it's needed it'll just couple it back on. Sports mode is when you need all that 212 horsepower, you will get both the electric and gas kick on. So obviously that will make your miles per gallon lower, but you will definitely have a lot more power. EV is pretty much your electric mode. So when you press this button and you want to make sure your battery's at least like 90-80% full or more, because what's going to happen is you're going to be only in electric mode, and when it starts draining out, for in this case say you got only like 2 bars left, it will automatically go from electric to gas by itself. Okay, and the other features I want to talk to you about is here. Brake hold. Now, say you're at a red light and you want to stretch your feet or grab something from the back, you pretty much just hit brake hold and it pretty much holds your brake in place. You don't have to press that again to release it. You pretty much just hit the gas and it'll go by itself. And here you have your parking brake. Instead of having a lever, kind of like over here you can see all you have is just a hood. You have this parking brake, and you pretty much just push it up and it activates it. You'll see a little thing right there that says brake. If you want to release it, you have to do the same thing as you would normally do. Is you have to put your feet on the pedal and you have to push down to release it. And if you forget, it'll tell you pretty much on the screen. Now, I wanted to update you guys on the 1,000 miles I put on. As you can see, my trip A follows my odometer pretty much dead on. Here I got 1,000 plus miles, and I'm averaging about 36.9. Now, with trip B, which I've just refueled in the morning, I got 85 miles on it. It says that my average fuel is 44, so I'm much happier. One of the ways I got that higher miles per gallon is I reduced my top speed. Don't want to mention what it is, but to about like 5 below that what I would normally drive. On the highway, I hit pretty much 55 and 65 speed limits. So obviously I'm trying to keep it near there. But yeah, like I said, it's sometimes a little bit hard when you got a lot of traffic behind you, but in the morning it's a little bit easier. Okay, I want to talk about reverse mode and the 3 camera features. So, as you can see, the first one that's lit blue is your wide camera. So this is perfect if you're pulling out a parking lot and you can't see or turning 90-degree corners. You'll get to see a lot more. Then for number 2, you have pretty much more of a straight view comparison. See, you got much wider. You can see the end of the fence there, versus you don't see that. And then the third one is when you're parallel parking and you want to see how close you are to the other car. So your camera is pretty much just pointing straight down. Okay, one additional feature I wanted to talk about was the hill assist. And what that is an automatic built-in feature that when you are going up a hill and you start to roll backwards, your car is going to give you an acceleration to keep you moving forward. This is really bad idea if you live in the city and you're in a parking garage. A lot of them are in the basement and you got come up, and if there's a car in front of you, your car, even if it moves slightly back, it gives a little kick, so be warned about that. The other features I wanted to talk to you about that I think are really interesting is this one right here, lane assist. And as you can see, I got mine just activated. And what that does, it will keep your car in center lane, or in the center of the lane. You can literally remove your hands from the steering wheel and let this car drive you straight. I would not use this on a curve, and I would not recommend removing your hands. But I tested this for about a half a mile on a straight highway and with no cars there, and man, it works well. And so pretty interesting. I haven't combined that with the, I guess, your speed control, cruise control, but I would not recommend that. The one problem that I have with this is construction lanes, where they put on extra lanes and they don't cover up the old lines. The car gets confused. It doesn't really move the car for you, but like you can feel some resistance on the steering wheel. So usually during construction areas, I'll just turn it off. A couple of issues I wanted to show you guys. So I'm just sitting in a parking lot, and the speed limit apparently just sitting here 70 miles per hour, which I don't understand. And so sometimes I think what I've seen is in parking lots when it's 15 miles per hour, for some reason it comes up as 70. So I'm not sure if anyone's seen that.